Everyone, welcome back to the Supercharged Kitchen. Here I am with our food artist, Kelcie, and today we're making raw chocolate-charged fudge. This is an amazing recipe. We love chocolate, and it's an absolute superfood. Most people think chocolate isn't good for you. However, when you remove the sugar, you remove the processing, raw chocolate, absolutely amazing, incredible for your brain. We got a couple simple ingredients right here. We've got stevia, and this is your best sweetener, 100 times sweeter than sugar. So this is actually a sugar-free dessert recipe. It's amazing. We've also got extra virgin coconut oil for good fats. And Kelcie, what do we have right over here?
We have coconut butter, raw coconut butter, and this is awesome. It's just ground up coconut with coconut oil, so it's wonderful, but it's got the consistency of a nut butter, so that's what we're going to use for the base of this recipe. And then we have raw cacao. Raw cacao is amazing. It's high in antioxidants, anti-aging, it even has magnesium and iron in it. And then we have the Beyond Organic Sprouted 7-Seed Blend. And this is great instead of using other processed nuts to go into your fudge. We're using these. So this is what we have here. And we're gonna get started and just put them all in a bowl and roll them up into balls.
Awesome. So she's starting here with coconut butter, which tastes amazing. I mean, it's got a really natural sweetness to it, even though it doesn't have any sugar. So she's putting that in there, and it's just really, really good fats, medium chain saturated fats that actually enhance your metabolism, great for brain function. So the next step is the chocolate, and chocolate and coconut have a natural synergy where they actually bring out the best, not only in flavor, but also in nutrient potential. One of the key nutrients within the chocolate is theobromide, which is in the same family as caffeine, but not as addictive. So it gives you a natural charge, hence the name, raw chocolate charged fudge. And so right there, she's putting the chocolate in. Chocolate also has caffeic acid, chlorogenic acid, really, really powerful natural antioxidants to really just boost blood flow, blood distribution throughout your body, which, as we've talked about in previous recipes, is amazing for your brain function.
And we're gonna add in this Sprouted 7-Seed Blend. This adds a lot of great fiber. Cacao also has a lot of good fiber as well. So this is a great, great recipe for your blood sugar. So if you have a sweet tooth and you love chocolate, but you have to make sure to monitor your blood sugar like most of us do, this is a perfect recipe.
That's right. And also the Sprouted 7, it's nut-free, so it's hypoallergenic. A lot of people have allergens to nuts. A lot of people don't know they have allergens to nuts. They just continue to eat them. This is sprouted seeds, hemp seed, flax seed, chia seed, sunflower seed, sesame, and black sesame. When they're sprouted, takes out all the enzyme inhibitors, all the anti-nutrients, makes it much more bioavailable. So absolutely amazing stuff. So as she's mixing that up, you'll see, I mean, this is your ideal supercharged recipe plan because, again, it's loaded with good fats coming from our coconut and from our cacao. It's loaded with antioxidants coming from our raw chocolate. There's also antioxidants in the enzymatically activated seeds, and that's in the Sprouted 7. We've also got clean protein right in there because there's healthy proteins in that cacao. And then we've got fiber right there in the EA Live, the Sprouted 7. So perfect recipe. She also added in stevia, our natural sweetener, 100 times sweeter than sugar. So it's sugar-free, but tastes like dessert. Your kids will love this. I guarantee this will be a family favorite.
Definitely. And what I usually do is I actually add a little bit of salt on top as well. Yeah. So that's optional, but that really pops out the flavor. If you add a little bit of salt to your chocolate or to really any of your sweets, it'll actually make the flavor more enhanced, and actually you can actually use less sweetener if you add a little salt.
That is a great point. And so the kind of salt we want to use is going to be pink salts, Himalayan sea salt, Redmond's real salt. These are pink salts, not processed at all. That's the other thing. Whenever you're using stevia, some people don't like the aftertaste of it. Okay, when you add a little bit of salt, it helps take out that bitterness and really makes it just a really tolerable sweetness, and in fact, a really enjoyable sweetness.
So if you have candy molds, this is where you would put about a tablespoon of this fudge into the candy mold, and then you would put it in the refrigerator. But because we don't, we're just going to use a plate. We're just going to drop them like little balls on this plate. And then what we're going to do is we're going to put it in the fridge for about 20 minutes. And because coconut actually is solid below 76 degrees, it'll harden pretty fast. So it'll be good and it'll be ready to eat.
And one of the awesome things about this recipe is, you saw, I mean, it literally took about a minute to whip up here. I mean, it's just very, very simple, very quick. This is the kind of thing you can do with your kids. You know, if you're at home with your kids, if you're a mom that works all day long, you know, you get home, you're tired, your kids want food, you know what? This is something simple and easy that you can whip up that they'll absolutely enjoy. The other thing is, because it's loaded with good fats and it's sugar-free, it's going to fill them up. It's going to satisfy them so they're not constantly hungry. So one thing to keep in mind as well is this will be great for kids to go to school with. It's simple, it's easy, they can pack it, bring it with them to school. They'll think they're getting candy, they'll think they have the candy bars that the other kids have, but you know what? They'll actually be eating superfoods, and all the other kids will want to know what they have, and they'll want to start eating it as well. What do you think of that, Kelcie?
That sounds awesome.
Yeah, absolutely. So again, this is the raw chocolate charged fudge, and we'll see you next time in the Supercharged Kitchen.